Good evening. How are you doing? How is work today?
Nice to meet you.
How is work today? How are you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm live from Nigeria, Abuja. The question is that you, as a young girl, you go to primary school, you finish primary, you finish secondary school. That is, you spend 6 years in secondary and primary school, and you get admission, automatic admission in university, and your father told you that you will not pay school fees to a university level for you because you are a girl. You should go and marry. What will you tell your father? What will you say? What will you tell your father? Will you advise your father, or will you be annoyed with your father? That is the question I'm asking you. Will you be annoyed with your father? Will you be happy with your father or not? Because you won't go to that school. You are not married. You are still a young girl, maybe 20 years or 19 years old. And your father said you will not go to university. You got admission already. You bring the admission letter to your father. You show to your father. And your father tells you, you will not go. Go and marry. You need to give him grandchildren, or you need to marry. Time is not in your hand. Time is against you. Go and marry. What will you say as a daughter? Today we are talking about daughters today. So what will you say as a daughter? Are you going to be annoyed with your father, or are you going to look for another means to pay the school fees to go to the school, to the university? Because I know it is a first payment that is difficult. If you have paid for the first time, the second one is easier to be paid. So will you hustle to look for the money, or you will be discouraged and stay in the house and wait for a man to come and seek your hand in marriage? What will you do? You have your opinion as a daughter, so you put it for me in a comment section, or you send it to me as a message to know which one you are as a daughter with your name. So today we are talking about daughters. Daughters are important in the society. If daughters did not go to school, then the graduates, are they going to marry an illiterate daughters, illiterate women? The answer is no. They have to go to school, because men now, if they go to school and graduate from school, you get a job, you will not go and look for a woman that finished only secondary school, except if he is desperately in love with that kind of girl. If not, most of them for their class, that a girl that is already graduated or educated, she will also get a job and she will bring food in the house. So what will you say about that? Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm live from Abuja, Nigeria. Like the channel, like the channel. When you have heard what I've said, if it is you, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? If it is you, what will you do? That's the question. I'm waiting for your answers. Put it in a comment section so that I will know. And what I'm simply saying is, If you as a daughter, if you're a daughter, sister, and your father refused to pay school because she's a woman, because eventually he's going to marry her husband, somebody outside, and she will not stay with you. If you as a sister, a brother to the daughter, what will you say? Or you as a daughter, what will you say if your father refuses to pay university level education for you? What are you going to tell your father? Are you going to advise your father to convince your father to pay the school fees for you, and you want to go to that school? Are you going to convince your father to pay that school fees for you, or what will you do? That is, put it in a comment section for me to know who is, what are you going to say about that? Some families, there are so many complications in some of the families. So paying school fees is not there. For a girl child to go to school is not their own portion, because they know say that girl child will go to, you know, she will marry at the end. Even if she go to school, she not end up coming back to God to get married. You understand? To get married. So some parents, they don't value a girl child. Heat can't they, let's say, because rain no fall today. No, it's kind of like this. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm live from Nigeria, Abuja. You as a young girl, if your father refuses to pay school fees for you, what are you going to do? That especially in university level. The difficulty in school and secondary school. When you go to university, 4 years, 5 years, you're already graduated. So like, subscribe, and share. I'm live from Abuja, Nigeria. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm live from Nigeria, Abuja.
It is my sin.
Let me repeat that question again. If your father refused to pay school fees for you as a girl child, what will you do as a daughter? What is the action that you're going to take as a daughter? Which action are you going to take as a daughter? Place it in a comment section. Please, what will you do as a daughter?